Welcome back to the Jet Center. I'm Tyson Rauch. As you know by now, the Jets lost to the Patriots last week, which was their third road loss in a row, and their third conference loss in a row, which means it's all is doom and gloom in Jets Nation. There's been a variety of reactions from the fans, the coaching staff, the players, and whatever else. So to start things off, I just want to talk about the players mouthing off, which to me has just gotten completely ridiculous. Santonio Holmes was named the captain by Rex Ryan. In my eyes, to make him maybe more mature to take on a leadership role for the locker room and for the team. Santonio's done nothing but complain, call out his offensive lineman, call out his quarterback, call out whoever he can, and it's basically become a spokesperson for a team to the media. To me, it's just irresponsible and it's poor representation of the team and for himself, especially when he's not making the big plays that he should be making. If you're going to call out your teammates, make sure your game is solid yourself. Santonio had a big drop last week. Granted, it wasn't in his hands, but it hit him near the shoulder. For $10 million a year, whatever you make, how about you make those plays? Make sure your game is solid. Make sure you're doing everything you can first before you call other people out. And that goes for Plaxico as well. Plaxico is another guy that media likes to go to for quotes, which is great. But before you start saying things, make sure you're doing your job. You dropped how many passes last week? 3 passes, 4 passes? I mean, that's ridiculous. You're supposed to be a very good receiver, adding all this value to the offense. Dropping passes kills drives. Dropping passes loses games. So as part of the offense, you're failing as well. So before you call the people out, and this goes for Santonio as well, make sure you're doing your job. And then, I guess from there, I like to go to Rex. Rex Ryan, his players coach mentality is great. Players love playing for him, and it's all been fun and games the last 2 years. They went to a championship game, they've been winning, everybody loves Rex, everybody wants to play for Rex. Well, you know what? Now they're starting to lose, and everybody's finger pointing. His open media policy is actually coming back to bite him because now the locker room's kind of pointing fingers. Brandon Moore is now reacting to Santonio Holmes' comments about the offensive line. LaDainian Tomlinson's defending Brandon Moore. Nick Mangold's defending the offensive line. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's time for Rex Ryan to call everybody in the locker room and say, listen, shut your mouths, get in your playbooks, and start playing good football and start winning games. When you're winning games, then you can talk again. Until then, shut up. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's like a traveling circus now. Everybody's spouting off, and their team is losing games. So at some point, players got to be held accountable. This nonsense has got to stop. I mean, look at leadership. And leadership, in my eyes, is a guy like Mark Sanchez. He's taken the high road. Sure, he's struggling. He hasn't played his best. In my eyes, he played very well against New England. They wouldn't drop so many passes for him. He probably would have had a very good game. But Mangold, a leader, quiet leader, does the right thing, says the right thing. Tomlinson, another quality guy, does the right thing, says the right thing. And this is where you miss guys like Sean Ellis and Cotchery. They don't spout off to the media complaining about all their internal issues and becoming a walking quote. They handle it in a locker room. So maybe Santonio Holmes has something to learn about that. Going forward, we have the Miami Dolphins, which I'm going to tell you right now, this is not going to be an easy game. It's not. They're coming off a bye week. It's Monday Night Football. It's a huge rival, and they want nothing more than to beat the Jets. That's not going to be a secret. The stadium is not going to be electric, and if you think so, you're only kidding yourself. There'll probably be 15,000 empty seats. The fans are going to walk in waiting for something to happen before they start going crazy and cheering. That's just fact. If you're looking for an electric atmosphere, you're going to the wrong stadium. I mean, granted, it could get that way in the third quarter or second quarter. The Jets got to a big lead and they're playing with an emotion and fire. But if they don't, it's going to be they could come out slow. They could come out lackadaisical. They can come out flat. Believe it or not, they could come out flat. And I think they may. So just think this now. The Dolphin game is not an easy win. It's not going to be an easy game. It could actually be a very close game. A couple things to know. Donald Strickland's out for this game. Rapati Patautua, whatever his last name is, I probably butchered that. He's not playing. So Kendrick Ellis will probably get his first playing time of the year. Marquise Cole will replace Strickland. Joe McKnight will be returning punts now in place of Curley, because Curley will be taking over Derek Mason's spot. So there's a couple different changes that are happening there. So that's where we're starting at. A couple interesting things with the Dolphin game, though. So I have to just tell you some quick stats that are kind of actually interesting that you may be surprised by. In terms of offense, the Dolphins' total offense, they're ranked 16th, the Jets 28th. The Dolphins' rush offense, they're ranked 15th, the Jets 31st. The Dolphins' passing offense, well, this is kind of Chad Henne. Miami's 15, the Jets are 21. So if you see it, right, statistically, the Jets are kind of like on the long side here. Total defense, the Jets, are better. They're ranked 11th. The Dolphins are 28th. But in rush defense, the Dolphins are 14th. The Jets are 26th. So just by numbers alone, this game is not going to be easy. The one thing is Chad Henne is out. So quarterback Chad Henne's out. Matt Moore is going to replace him. But Matt Moore's no rookie quarterback. He's had some experience, and he's a mobile quarterback. So he's going to be able to run. He's going to be able to move the pocket. He's going to run out of the pocket, which will make the Jets stay honest in terms of their blitzes. Other than that, in terms of breaking down the game, I don't even want to break down the Dolphins. I don't want to break down the Dolphins as a team. This is on the Jets. This is about a team that's supposed to be good, supposed to be a playoff team, supposed to be a Super Bowl contender, straight righting the ship, getting their act in order, playing tough physical football. On offense, dictate the flow of the game. Cameron Wake's a very good pass rusher for the Dolphins. He's one guy. Carlos Dansby's a very good linebacker. But these guys, I mean, at this point, the Jets have seen it all, especially with the Raven defense. They should manhandle the Dolphins. Statistically, they're very good, but this is the time where the Jets man up, shut up, and play good, physical, smart football. On defense, smack these guys around. Brandon Marshall mouthed off this week, but I think he's just trying to get a quote. You put Revis on Marshall. I mean, I can even put Cromartie on Marshall if you want to. I mean, Fasano's a legitimate threat if he plays. Daniel Thomas, if he plays, is a good running back, and Reggie Bush. But in my eyes, this is the kind of game where the Jets defense comes out, physical, aggressive, and smacks the Dolphins around and puts their stamp back on the season. I mean, in my eyes, this game is the game the Jets should win. It's going to be close, I think. But I think if you want to man up and shut everybody up, especially the fans that are complaining and calling for people's heads, and the media who's starting to, start fire Schottenheimer, Rex Ryan's overrated, and Sanchez is a bum, or whatever else, here's the first step of getting that done. Now, don't get me wrong. The Jets beat the Dolphins. I'm not going to be blowing you horns down the street celebrating. It's the Dolphins. It's one game. After that, you have 3 huge games against, I believe, the Chargers, Bills, and Patriots, which will be no easy task. So if the Jets do win this game, don't walk around patting yourself on the back saying how great you are and how we're back and we're Super Bowl contenders. It's one game. Get your act in order. Get your locker room in order. And be a team that you can be proud of inside your locker room and then outside the locker room. As a fan, it's getting embarrassing to listen to these guys talk trash, especially when you're not playing well. Don't tell me how good your defense is, because when I see in the field, you're not. Don't tell me about ground and pound, because I'm not seeing it. So actions speak louder than words. Take it out on the Dolphins, beat them up, blow them out if you can. Make a statement that you're not going to tolerate losing, you're not going to tolerate all this dissension, you're not going to tolerate anything else but winning. So in terms of prediction, I'm going to say, this is a tough one, 24-14. I think it's going to be a close game, honestly, but I'm going to keep my homerism intact, I guess, and say 24-14. Other than that, I just want to thank a couple people. I want to thank the L7 Tailgate. Monday night should be a great tailgate. These guys are a great time. Fisticuffs Combat Gear. They have shirts coming out soon, which should be awesome to wear. Jets Twit. Eric did a great job. I highly recommend you check out jetstwit.com. And I want to thank Matthew Rosario as well for designing my logo, which will be on my website, which will be up very soon. So that's it. So hopefully the Jets straighten things out, and we'll see what happens. Let's go Jets.